Hello and good morning. On this episode of Alex's trading videos is brought to you in part by my Bagram Air Force, or my Bagram Air Base Afghanistan hoodie. It's very purple, very nice. Also brought to you by this pound franc trade that hit target 2. So, it's a great way to start the day. But we're going to start on the euro. So, we got 9 minutes before the close, so that's kind of annoying. So, on the euro here, we do have the breakout below. And I'm just going to kind of set these trades up right now. I don't know, but I'm going to take what? Oh, that's the wrong button. That's the right button. So, we got this area right here. But we've also got this one right here. Pink, 1, 2, looks like 3 retests. So what I'm going to do is, I would really love to take that, but stop above there, and then take this one too, put it above there. So these all need to be blue. Blue, da ba dee da ba da da ba dee da da da. They're probably up there. Really like to take both of these zones actually. Only problem is like the stop. Okay, so here's the thing. I am going to set these up as separate trades. Maybe. Let's see the profit margin. Yeah, we got the profit margin to do so. Okay, so I'm going to set up both these trades. The first one though, the stop is going to be in the middle of the second trade zone, but that's okay. I could do, I guess, level on this. Maybe. Maybe that's not a bad idea. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. Level on level. That way we just take the one trade. Take that down a little bit. So we got 16.8. So we got to get like 34 points, which it looks like we can do. So I'm gonna go ahead and set it up accordingly. And like I said, as the trade comes and it hits, then I'll adjust my profit margin accordingly. As long as there's still a 1-to-1, I'll still take it. Okay, so actually before we even do that, first thing, pound franc is officially a win. So that's really nice. And then as we go through, I'll show you why some of these trades got canceled or are being put on hold as we go and as we get there. So let's set up the euro. Bada bing, bada boom. 1.991, 1.115, 58, 1.1208. So we'll just bump that up 1 more point just to get that even 2-to-1. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, 900. Okay, so that's going to be 53 and 59. Let's get this picture. You know, just to make these nicer, I'm just going to delete all of these lines right here. I mean, because technically they're completely out of the trade plan anyways, because they're not in a box anymore. So the box just got changed like today or yesterday, essentially. So that's how we're going to do it. Now, what we're going to do is keep an eye on this too, and wait for the arrival, because we need that profit margin to be at least to here. That's the minimum. If it's more than that, then I'll adjust both profit targets accordingly, and then readjust them as price comes and arrives into the area. Always forgetting. Jing, I have to delete, or I have to exit out of Jing when I play StarCraft, because otherwise I'll click on it and it'll get me out of the game and then I like lose. And that's no fun. But you get rid of double. I don't take that many trades on the Eurodollar actually, believe it or not. So let's move that over here. Make my hour chart bigger so I can see it. 1.91, 1.12. Oh, getting a little ahead of myself. Sure, 1.1191. Range breakout short. There's one more thing I thought I wanted. Oh yeah. One level. Let's go 14. So there we go. So we got the breakout to the downside. We're high on the curve yet, so pretty good trade, I think. Well, I took it, obviously. All right, so moving on to the pound. Kind of a similar picture here. We do got that 15-minute just for funsies zone still set up. So just waiting for a better level, a breakout now above this right here. Aussie dollar is just cruising through. Looks like it busted through the daily. Well, it poked through. Really didn't really bust through, I should say. But it's poked through there. It is still low on the curve, so we're gonna wait for price to turn around and go up, or keep crashing through and find shorts, like as we can. Similar picture on the New Zealand dollar here, except it didn't punch through its daily demand. Just waiting for it to turn. Here we go. We might have something on a CAD. Yeah. So we got something decent worth at least marking off. We have two opportunities there. For this though, since that is, well, let's measure it. 10, 27. So that's 1 to 3 right now as it is. Almost 1 to 3 on that one too. So I will go ahead and set this one up. But same thing as the euro, since it hasn't like quite turned yet, and we don't have a close below a low to use or to mark the profit margin with. That's just something I gotta keep an eye on and watch for. So there we go. Set this bad boy up. So this would be 130 and 14.7. I know there's only 9 points of risk there, but it's close enough to 10. I need at least 7.5. That's kind of the rule. Ideally, the stop would be below this green candle right here, the leg in, but not today because we got this one right below it. Let's say 1. So this is going to be 73 and 84. It's not quite enough trend, so it's going to be another breakout range. Measure it though. 72. Yep, so we are 36 or below pretty safely. The little one wants McDonald's today, but she didn't eat her cereal or her Pop-Tart for breakfast, so probably not going to McDonald's. Not for that reason alone, but you know, McDonald's is gross. Alright. A little fun fact, I didn't know this until kind of recently. If you hover over the sheets, or the sheets, I guess, the tabs on Google Sheets and use your mouse wheel, it'll scroll for you, which makes it a lot easier to use, I think. Alright, so there's the dollar CAD. Let's check out the dollar franc. There we go. Gotta figure this out. So we got that move here. Yep, so that candle closed. This one probably started it actually. Closed 9693, 9691. So yeah, this candle started it. It's like 2 points above the high of the previous candle where it closed. So yeah, just see it didn't close above there. Let's see if there was anything that it caught. Yeah, this one right here. That level worked. Could have used it because it was the beginning of the uptrend, but I don't want to take it because this didn't close above here on the 240. So if you took that, you probably, and the profit margin for me was a little weak. Although you could have probably taken it up to there. That's the first profit target. So still potentially a good trade. I personally didn't take it. This one is no longer valid because now I would be in a downtrend to get there. But yeah, so that's the dollar franc. Just kind of waiting for stuff to happen on that. Dollar yen. I thought this was going to be a canceled trade because on my phone it looks a little different. But yeah, because I thought this candle was going to close below here, and then if we did, we'd have an uptrend. But it's still good to take. So that one's still on, like Donkey Kong. The euro yen, basically just waiting for a trend to form that we can jump on. That's in the right side of the curve. And what'll probably happen here is it'll go low on the curve, which should open up for high on the curve, but to trade that breakout, we can't because it'll be high on the curve again. So just waiting for the euro yen to decide what it's going to do. The pound yen. Basically the same thing now. We're just looking for breakout above here, and then we can take that to the upside. We're going to close above this, and then we take that bad boy to the upside. I wonder if there's anything we can look at for zones. I mean, we got that kind of area. It's all used up though. Probably put something like this. It's super messy. Really messy. We'll see as time goes on. Aussie yen. Waiting for the turn. Probably a great shorting opportunity up in here if we weren't low on the curve though. CAD yen, this is canceled too. So this first zone that I marked in my coulda, shoulda, woulda zone, if you would have put your stop above the leg in candle right here, I think you would still have profit margin to be able to take it too. But that's kind of like ideally, we don't like me. I'd like to have my stops 33 to 16. So yeah, that's still. I mean, you can get a 2-to-1 out of that, and you would have made it like a bandit. So for me, this top trade, this is canceled because now it would have to look like this. You have to be a green candle or a green box, and that's what we would call. For me, I call that an uptrend to get up there. So for me, that's canceled. CAD yen, so if I can find it, there we go. Pending, no entry. Uptrend. Euro CAD canceled this too because you have the high, low, higher high, or a lower high. Now we'd have to have a lower low in order to get in there. But if this happens and we get a close above there, I can turn this one back on. This one's too far away, but I can turn this one back on because now it'll be a standard range breakout trade, and then we can take it. So that one's just on pause for now. So Euro CAD, no entry, no entry. There you go, just a little snapshot. So let's see. There we go. But if we do get the close below here, then it's going to be a no-go no matter what. And then we got to wait for another breakout to the upside if we want to buy it. So that's the story on the Euro CAD, Euro Aussie. Just these are all canceled because it's high on the curve now. I think I made a comment on that in the chat, or not the chat. I already marked these off. So Well, that's what I mean. So time of curve came into daily supply. So these are all gone. All that work for nothing, huh? Just a chance to swing the bat, basically. Didn't even get to swing. Alright, so we just gotta look for a downtrend on some strength to the downside, or weakness as some people call it, for us to be able, or for me to be able to jump in that. Euro New Zealand, 7.6, that's even, so keep going. And same thing on this, gotta wait for that turn in order to go to the downside. Looks like we have some kind of possible potential here to take it to the downside. You see, now that we're high on the curve, you'll see this a lot. You'll see this a lot right here. So you got your uptrend. It hasn't hit supply yet, but it's still high on the curve. So like it just would smash through anything down here. I mean, it looked like it worked right there. If there was something like this, got a little bit of a move. This, between the two of these areas, you got like a nice solid push, but like, it's kind of scary. So taking trades on the opposite or opposing side of the curve that you want to take the trade is a no-go for me. They do work sometimes, and sometimes it'll just push it right on through the zone, but a lot of times it'll just beat the shit out of your account. So that's what I was trying to do, and that's why I took a lot of losses and extra trades and stuff the last couple weeks. It's because I was trying to like trade those anyways until it got to the actual supply level. Down move. So we do have something here was working. Yeah, see this kept working. 1, 2, we give him a third touch, then it fell away. Now we have this level. So there's the new breakout area. Oops. And it closed below. This is a mouth-watering level right here. I might actually just take that one too now. It's like safety level. So there we go. There's our level. Hopefully we can put our stop up there. We do want to wait a little bit on the arrival. Be careful watching it. But I do think I'm also going to take this one too. This will be like our safety net trade or backup trade. So because this is all used up, this isn't really a level, that's not a level, but this is a level. So, but we will have to watch the arrival on this. So 13 points, we're on like 30-ish. Just kind of eyeball where like it is. So now we just got to wait for the breakout back to the upside a little bit on the hourly chart for our arrival and make sure that our profit margin is still good. So it'll be 63 and 64. All right, so there's that. Are you wanting to leave, babe? Fiance's got to go in today to work for a little bit to drop some ring off or something.
Basically, the shop worked on it, and finished the job, so I think the shop
So that's annoying. So 92 and 91. And this is another one too. I am using the first profit target as my, what do you call it? Well, actually, you know what? I should use that one's profit target. It's the first profit target for this. There we go. We'll do that. Then we'll use the second profit target for the second profit target. And the reason we're using this area as the profit target is because this is the level that worked, and this is where like that breakout above price happened. So it's going to be the same. That's my fiance Nicole. She smells really nice today. Not that she doesn't smell nice on other days.
Smells terrible normal.
I walk around with a nose plug. No, but so this is the level that worked, but if it comes up, I can expect this level to fail. We've got 3 touches on there at least. But this was a push that broke out, so that's why I'm using this for this profit target. This profit target for this zone right here, that's going to be T1, and then this will be T2 for that zone. Okay. Reclaim some of our cash if we lost it. If it doesn't work, sometimes that happens, and that's why we have these backup trades. 7, 088. Put up 10, so 0883. 3, here we go. So picture there. Beautiful setup. Downtrend, high on the curve. Doesn't get better than that. This is probably the one that doesn't work though. You know, this is just, why would it? Just kidding. It should work. They all should work. I take trades that I think will work. So I think we all do. So here we go. It's a little bit bigger. It's 2. That way it'll just look a little nicer on the picture. Make this a little smaller though. Look how far we have to go on that. That is insanity. I started filling out my T3 paperwork, and I gotta like come up with 10 years of previous employment and like all this other stuff. And I'm like, dude, I've had like 20 jobs in the last 10 years. You know, like, I don't know what me. So I don't know. I'll probably fill out like enough of it, but. Like, bro, I am straight up not a terrorist. So annoying. I hate that. I hate filling shit out. It's like the worst part about anything. Plus, it's like a financial thing, so you can't be like a terrorist or like money launderer or like whatever they're trying to like make sure people can't do. It's annoying, but I get it, and that's what I have to do in order to be a part of the thing. So. This is my standard short. I can just do this. Zero 873, 1.0883, 1.0839, 1.0817 pending. Standard range short. See, the last thing I want on this is like when I'm putting the watch the arrivals, because we do have those like really good moves away, but like the Euro CAD the other day,
I think it was Euro CAD, one of the Euro pairs that we tried to go, or I tried to go long on. I got stopped out, and I would have not been, or maybe it's a pound CAD.
I wouldn't have been stopped out on it because I didn't have a proper profit margin. Okay, so high on curve, and then we could have avoided the loss by like, you know, applying appropriate profit margin. High on curve, down trend, wait on, not wait, I'm not gonna wait on, I'm gonna watch it, watch for profit margin on arrival. There we go. Alright, so there's that. Almost done here. 4 more pairs. There we go. Just waiting for a reversal here on Aussie CAD. Pound Aussie. You know, I don't really know what to expect from this one. Like normally will happen, it'll just come up high on the curve, make a decision, then go, because that's insanity. I've been trying to catch longs on this, dude, but I haven't been able to catch a good one for some reason. Like, look at that. Bam. Like, that would have been a great trade right there. Let's see, like, what is the total? It's like a 560 point move. Like, all these huge moves to the upside. This would have been hard to trade, I think, because it would have been, like, the trend would have been right. It should do. It's just daily trend. We can curve on this. Because you got this huge wick that just, like, plowed through everything. You know, anyways. Pound CAD. You know, breakout area. Why aren't we taking this now? Okay, let's see. So we do have this level right here. I think I'm going to set this up. Oops. Yeah, I think I'm going to set that up. It's a breakout. Oh, let me just make sure. 20 points. 70, so 2.5 to 1. It's pretty good. Stop there. Target. Low on the curve. We broke out to the upside. I think this is a good opportunity here. Make it look pretty. Yeah, 20 to 70-ish. That's a good trade. $0.6959. 21.72. Yeah, that's really good. Jesus. Perfect. So 56 and 6. 300 point. Oh yeah, $300 trade. 6,000. Here we go. Well, wait a minute. What's this right here? Close is 70.47. The low is 70.47. So that's pretty close, but we don't get a down bar yet, or we don't get a down box. So that's good. We can still take the trade, or at least set it up. We can set it up. So it won't be a complete waste of time. So there we go. I want to double check this. We got basically, so this will be our leg in. 1, 2, 3, 4, leg out. Okay, so that's good. That's a good take. It is super like messy in the bottom of the thing. The stop check should probably be exasperated, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Let's get the picture taken. Let's get this bad boy logged in. the trade log. Had a little, pretty good luck on these pound pairs lately. And by luck, I mean skill, obviously. There we go. Thanks. This just occurred to me actually. If you're gonna take if you're gonna trade higher time frames, like say the weekly, daily 240, instead of doing like weekly trade things, like I was starting to do when I was trying that weekly, daily 240 and this at the same time, what you can do is just do a month, like do a month at a time. You should be able to get away with that. It might get a little congested or like a little much for the month, because if I'm setting 20 trades up a week here and it's Tuesday, I think. Pretty sure it's Tuesday. Yeah, it's Tuesday. I mean, I also had like a bunch of setups on like the yen had 4 setups, the Euro Aussie had 4 setups. So really, it's like three trades is what I would count that as. It might get like a little excessive on the amount of trades, but like you should be able to just have monthly then, because it doesn't really pay to reset your charts every week if you're trading those kinds of time frames. Resetting a monthly might be a pretty good idea. Anyways. Low on curve, breakout to upside. That's it. That's all we gotta put on there. All right. Let's see now onto pound cat again. There we go. So this one does get the down bar. My mouse is being wonky. This worked, dude. That makes me feel so good. Hell yeah. Like right to it too. That is amazing. But like watching like on these hourly charts, seeing these like the breakouts segments on the hourly charts, that's where I kind of base my profit targets on too. So on the arrival, so you got that was a breakout area, like right there technically actually. Didn't move my stop up, but this is like a a supply zone. You could call that a supply zone if you were just trading the 60. So just moving the profit targets. Anything below 1-to-1 though on the arrival, that's like I'd say it's a cancel. Like you got this though. I mean, it's really hard to tell. Like as long as it's not a downtrend on the 240, you'll be fine. But deciding where to put the profit targets, I don't really entirely have rules for that yet. Like precise rules like I do for making the trend. But we'll get there. We'll get to those rules. I got rules that allow me to take trades and take them pretty accurately right now, so that's what I'm mostly worried about or focused on. So, yeah, I gotta take a picture of this, put it in the spreadsheet. Yeah, when this came in like this though, like you have this one candle there that came in on Sunday night, and I was just like, oh shit. What is this a spread? Is there a 15-point spread on this thing? But it came out of the zone. It was good. On Friday, before the markets closed, we were already ahead. So I'm like, all right, that'll make up for any like. It gives us like extra wiggle room. Like we're up 15 points ish already on the trade, I think. That's the first one. That's nice. So yeah, so we're up 15 points on the trade already. So I was like, okay, 15-point spread. We should be fine. It's gonna like be a little, stupid, and go down because it's the spread. It's gonna take away from your profits, but what it's not gonna do is stop you out. So that's kind of why I kept that over the weekend. If it would have just been at the entry point yet, like a couple pips around there, I would have closed it out because I'm like, you know what, I'm not going to get stopped out on the spread, and then it works out because that is like the most annoying thing. Post trade. Trade went exactly as planned. Good trade. That's all I got to say about that. So yeah, that completes our session for today. Let me a quick look. Yeah, we got the euro set up. We got a pound CAD set up. Got some good trading opportunities. There's a couple other ones I can feel. Go back to the spreadsheet. Yeah, euro dollar, the dollar CAD. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 new potential opportunities. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 canceled opportunities. And 4 additional previous opportunities. So, yeah, if you guys want to pause this, hopefully it looks good and you can read all the numbers pretty well. No one's complained about the quality since that one video was kind of shitty though, and I have no idea why. It could be because I run all my tabs and stuff. You can see at the top of my screen, I run all my tabs open all the time. Sometimes I've got like YouTube videos playing and my computer's constantly going. So, anyways, that's it. Have a great day, and I'll see you later tonight when we do this night session.